welcome to the virtual hideout stage, Minority Report. Yay!
Hi, everyone. We are Minority Report, and we're going to do some improv for you. We would like a suggestion for you to help get us started. Just throw out some relationships, if you will, or not throw them out, I guess type them out in the chat. Just relationships between people. It could be coworkers, or it could be more specific, like, you know, a firefighter and his rescue person. I don't know what I'm saying, but you know what I mean. Give us some relationships. While you do that, Lahari's going to sort of monitor that. We'll introduce ourselves. My name is Jess.
I'm Chris. I'm seeing next door neighbor rivals.
Jeweler. Okay. Hey, Lahari, why don't we introduce ourselves first?
Oh, okay. I'm Lahari.
Yay!
And
I'm special guest.
Oh, now it's my turn. Christian Lewis.
Yay! Thanks, Christian, for guesting with us. We really appreciate that. We've all performed together in some sort of capacity, but this is the first time we're coming together as Minority Report, so we're excited. All right, Lahari. Let's see. You said that there was what, like?
Okay, judge and new lawyer, demigods, priest, disciple, pastor, parishioner, ice skater and trainer, circus owner, and performers.
Those are so cool.
I know, I love them.
Okay, one more time for prosperity. Give it to us one more time, Lahari.
Okay, jewelers, bus driver, writer. I don't know if that was the previous show. Rival food truck businesses.
Ooh.
Judge and new lawyer. Demigods. Priest, disciple. Pastor, parishioner. Ice skater and trainer.
Okay.
Circus owner and performers.
Cool. All right. We are going to think about those relationships and then start a family dinner between some of these people, whoever we remember, when our cameras come back up. Okay, I think everyone should have their meals in front of them. And Father Corey, thank you so much for joining us at our dinner tonight.
Yes, of course. I have always thought it was important to eat at all of my
parishioners.
Yes, their homes. I feel like that's one way to be closer.
Well, we are so excited to have you. I made your favorite meal, buffalo wings with a side of Sprite and some hash browns.
We're set. That is absolutely gonna be my last meal.
Your last meal?
Hypothetically. So, well, if I die, when I am to die.
It's very likely because I'm looking at Rosalie's silverware right now, and it is very dirty.
I'm so sorry, Juliet. I random Julieta.
You said Juliet. It's Julieta.
Julieta.
Yes.
Julieta. Okay. My dishwasher's on the fritz. I loaded it right before everyone came, and I didn't have time to do a double rinse.
My mom is working 2 jobs, okay? Just give her a break.
Look, you're 15, okay? You'll understand one day when you get, food poisoning from spoons that still have raw meat on them, okay?
Julieta, you have worked in a circus for many years. I'm sure you've been around germs. You're just here on vacation, visiting your lovely sister, Moi. So I'm sorry if I don't know circus life, but the priest is here, and I wanted to be cleansed. I want to get closer to just spirituality. I want to make amends for the sins I've committed, and I feel like Father Corey can grant me, immunity for all of the sins I've committed. Right, Father Corey? I feel like.
Use your hands. Don't use the silverware.
In regards to the silverware, we will just pray over them, and it'll be fine. There shouldn't be any issues with dirty silverware. You know, Jesus often drank out of dirty wine glasses and he would pray over them before. Do not double check that, of course. You just have to take my word on that. So really praying over glasses is all the washing you really need to do, truly. And
Amen. I prayed. Thank you,
Can
Father.
we get started?
Yes, Madeline, why don't you tell everyone about your school project? She got first place. She is inventing a new way to code on the computer. There's a computer language called Python, I think, and I think she's inventing another scripting thing to make the computers go faster.
Well, it's true. I am writing code on how to pipeline with not only Python, but with Ruby. I'm learning how to fork processes over to siphon off a lot of machine processes.
Learning, MI, machine learning, artificial intelligence. She's the wave of the future.
It's not AI because, well, it could be, I guess. I don't know, it's machine learning, so I could teach it how to do it by itself.
Okay.
But it's kind of not AI because it's like my baby and I feel like it's really real. It's not artificial.
Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you. You know, she's not going to end up in the circus, Julieta. I mean, I'm not. It's not a slight on you. I'm just saying, like, you know, I know that you wanted me to put her in the trampoline classes, but she's taken to the computer, and you know, she just doesn't want to travel.
I wanted to be a stage Thea, but you know what? She could be making 5 figures like me one day.
Yeah. Well, as Father Corey would tell you, it's not all about money. Right, Father Corey? The meek shall inherit the earth. Which passage is that one?
that is, that's true. It is not all about money, though money does help most situations. I find when I'm low on money that church always, I pray. When I don't have money, I pray. That's what I do. So, you know, really you have to have faith in whatever path you go, whether you are working with snakes on the computer or taming snakes, you know, you just have to trust that God will set you on the right path.
Speaking of the path of God, would you like to say a word about Good Friday and upcoming Easter and sort of how all those events unfolded in great detail?
Oh, you mean the Bible stuff? Well, okay, so I don't want to, you know, it's not official sermon time, and you know, I'm not.
Forward. You know what? That's forward. I don't want to hear all the Bible. You know what? I read it in 3rd grade when I did my first communion before you did, okay?
Okay, well, that was only because I failed the test. Otherwise, I would have gotten all 4 sacraments in the hole. I failed being baptized as a kid. You know why? Because I bit the priest, all right? I bit a priest, and I gave him mono, all right? There. Am I forgiven, Father Corey? I gave a priest mono.
To be fair, Father Lawrence was very strange and nobody liked him, so.
I did Catholicism a favor that day. They should have a statue of me as a stained glass.
Oh, yeah, right. Statue of you.
So Father Corey,
Photo it should be the one you had on MySpace.
Oh, you're talking about the MySpace one where a nip was peeking out of a black. I have nipples. I am not ashamed of my body, right? Father Corey, thou shalt not be ashamed of the body.
2 years it was on MySpace before she noticed she had a nip slip. That's how you
Father Corey, can we just change the topic? I have a really important question I'd like to ask you.
Okay.
What does one do how does one curb drinking alcohol during dinner with their priest? 2 sisters constantly drinking all the time, fighting. How do we solve that problem?
Well, typically alcohol is used to bring people together and to trudge up emotions that we have left locked deep within. Like when I eat spicy food, it helps clear out things that have gotten lodged in. So you have to understand that alcohol is really here to help. When Jesus went to parties, they had wine. That's the easiest way to make friends. You drink together, and sometimes when people have known each other for a long time, they just stuff gets repressed, and you just need some spirit, some good old-fashioned liquid spirit to.
Liquid Spirit. That was the name of my company that I wanted to start. Liquid Spirit. But Julieta, you know what she said, Father Corey? She said, you're going to go bankrupt in 2 months. You know what? Joke was on her. It took 1 month. Then I was bankrupt. And I was like, booyah. I said, booyah.
You sure exceeded my expectations, Ruth.
Thank you.
So good.
All I ever wanted was somebody to say that to me in this family. Mom loved Julieta, Father Corey. She just thought that the sun rotated around her gravitational pull and shined its UV rays into her eyeballs. And because, she was special. But you know what? Who had the kid? Me. I had the kid.
And who didn't? Me.
Well, I would say you are both very special in your own ways, and God loves you both equally.
I hear that.
Father, would you like some more water?
Yeah. Yes.
So, Father, while we're talking about being forgiven for heinous crimes, I should let you know.
Okay, no, I know what this is going into. I can't. I'm not a lawyer. I can't. You've asked me this before.
I embezzled about $500K, and I'm wondering, if I funnel that into the church, will it just be a write-off, or should I bury it in the backyard and let it accrue money?
Embezzled from who? From what?
The money in the backyard, or should I just hold on to it until the economy takes a turn for the worse?
Well, you can always put it into the church. We will take your money, of course. The children's center definitely needs some work.
Julieta, I told you the church would take the dough. You said they wouldn't.
They'll take any money. Haven't you seen the headlines? It's just, shit's happening.
I don't read the news, okay? It's not good for me.
Told me that. You know what?
My therapist said, don't read the news. I don't know what's happening.
Can I take my dinner to my room?
No, Madeline, what did I tell you? This was a year you learned what it's like to be an adult. This was a year.
Woman in our family. This is life. It's every generation. Mental illness. We treat sometimes, get off our meds, do stuff. And we have a thriving circus that earns me 5 figures a year. So people can be jealous. And you know what? I should be a statue. Why not?
Father, you should know Madeline has had her first sexual experience.
Oh, Mom! Oh my God!
She is 17. It's
fine. 15. I'm not 17, and no, I have not had my first sexual experience.
I had you in the 90s. I know that for a fact because Jewel was on the radio singing about heartache, and you had the Counting Crows singing on the radio. You were born in the 90s. I should know I birthed you from my womb. Father, you should know about that. The womb of a woman is a precious commodity.
I haven't seen a womb in a very long time.
Oh, Father, you should see it.
I was born in 2005.
I don't read the news. So what I'm saying is, Father, she's forgiven, as I am forgiven. And Julieta, tell him your big sin. Let's get it all out, and then
wait. Before we continue, did you have another kid? in the
Oh my
90s.
God, did I have another one? Did I have one or two? The 90s were a blur. There was.
Oh my God. Oh my
Julieta, let's
God.
get back to you and the big sin, and then we are forgiven and we can start over. It's a big reset. What the priest will do is they'll reset us, and then we can go on.
My big sin is this is boxed wine. I'm perfect otherwise. You should know that, Father. Don't you see all? Or is that God? It's you.
It's a little bit of both. We talk. We talk. This conversation. He tells me what I need to know, and I tell him what what's going on. There's an open channel of communication. I don't.
Okay. Next time you talk to God, you tell her. Ask her if I had that first kid. You just ask her straight up. Be like, hey, listen, I got a flavor to ask. Did Rosalie birth via C-section or vaginal? I don't care what your wording is.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ! I'm sorry, Father. I'm so sorry.
No.
I'm saying a lot of things. I apologize.
All right, I have a real secret to share. Okay.
Shh! Be quiet, everyone. Quiet. What is it? Shh.
The truth is, I'm Madeline's biological mother. I just tricked Rosalie into believing she had her, and then.
Oh, I remember the placenta. I remember the stitches in the.
It was a big con, and I didn't know what to do. I couldn't have a baby in the circus, so I just had to make you believe that you were pregnant for 9 months.
A baby. A baby.
I don't know about that one, but it's
Oh my God.
You look just.
I forgive you. You've given me such a great gift. Madeline is creating robots that are going to be people. Father, are we forgiven? Do we get into the pearly gates?
Father?
It's really honestly not for me to.
You said you talked to God.
We have just things happening in the world. I know you don't read headlines, but most of us.
Did God take you? Oh no, you're back. Go on.
Most of us do read headlines, and I'm going to say this as delicately as possible. You don't matter. And I mean, you do, but this list.
I'm sorry. Did you just say us three didn't matter, Father?
3 brown women, 3 beautiful women.
Is that what I heard?
Sister
Father?
Mary lost a leg last week. She lost it. Like legit, she woke up without a leg. Okay, so I'm sorry if I have certain priorities when I talk to God, okay? My Mercedes isn't starting right. And
Oh my God.
my Buick, I'm sorry, my Buick I meant. It's the 19.
Mom, Julieta, Mom.
Yes, dear.
Can someone hand me a glass of wine?
Oh no, you said 15 or 17?
She's good.
Doesn't matter at this point.
You gotta slap the bag though, it's almost empty.
Here you go.
Okay, thanks, Mom. Thanks, Aunt Rosalie.
Did you just call me Mom?
I did.
I think I'm just gonna get an Uber.
No, Father, don't go. We don't mean to judge your Mercedes and your embezzlement tendencies and
it's not. No, I'm the servant of the Lord, and I deserve nice things. Okay, that's just.
But you just said that you earlier were talking about money and how money isn't important, but you drive a Mercedes.
Oh, boom!
Buick. I said Buick, didn't I? I remember saying a Buick.
It's okay. We forgive you, Father.
Because I also have a Buick. I mean, not also.
You
Not
have
also like.
cars?
Not like no. What 2? Don't most people have 3 or 4?
Where did you go to college to get your theologian bachelor's degree?
You don't go to college to become a pastor. God gives you. I feel like this is a lot of questions. You are the sinful people. You are the sinful people. I am not the sinful person. You know what? I'm out of here.
I'm
I
not
don't
making
need
this
this.
shit.
Are you really even a priest, Father?
Are
Should
you
I call you Father?
are you really a
Or-
child?
Oh,
Say the Lord's Prayer right now.
say it.
The Lord is great.
This
Wrong.
I shall praise him.
Oh,
Get out.
oh my God. You know, I found out everything about this life, everything about this is not real. Everything is fake.
That's why you make
Each and every single one of you are fake people.
Fine. Well, you know what? The chicken wings were dry.
My mom works 2 jobs.
Oh, sweetie. It's just us like it always was since the 90s or 2000, whatever. I hope you've learned a lot. My whole point in setting this dinner up was so that you could see that adults were, well, they were just kind of crazy. And maybe you can invent another form of adult that isn't crazy.
I'll try my best, Mom.
Okay, remember, your aunt and mom. Oh, he's back.
Oh
Oh,
my
I
God.
forgot my keys. Forgot my Mercedes keys. Got it.
That's fine. That's fine.
Mom, I need to process everything.
I'm gonna
But,
follow you
um,
home. So, you know, talk to you later.
Okay. All right. Well, go to your room and finish up that project.
Okay, Mom.
I
Bye.
love you, sweetie.
Love
Bye.
you too. Bye.
And that's our show.
Friends and neighbors, give it up for Minority Report! Yay!
Thanks, Ryan.
Yeah, thanks for playing. Glad you were able to come, and awesome that you brought Christian along. That's a very pleasant surprise. Also, people in the chat room, give it up for Thruple and for Seltzer, who were our opening acts for tonight. You know, we live in strange times. I'm not going to deny that, and it's just going to keep going for a while. The Hideout as a physical entity is closed down, but we are doing our best to move everything online. So we're doing a ton of shows every single week, both for adults and for kids. And our improv classes are also continuing and expanding. We have 6 levels of improv classes plus some narrative levels, and they're all still going. We had a new virtual level 1 start just last weekend. And we also are doing activities and classes for kids. And you can find out the whole thing, our whole schedule of everything at hideouttheater.com. In addition to all of that, bear in mind that you don't have to live in Austin anymore. This is wide open to the whole world. So if you're interested in learning about improv, you totally can with us. And also, if you're doing a lot of Zoom meetings for your workplace and they're a little bit weird or stilted or awkward, we can come in for 20 minutes with one of our instructors and teach you how to make your Zoom meetings suck a little bit less. That's a new offering that we have. We're about to do our first one very soon. So if you're interested in that, just email us at corporate@hideouttheater.com. Thanks so much, y'all. The best thing you can do for us now is to spread the word and just say, hey, the Hideout Theater is still alive and kicking. I just saw a show of theirs on Twitch. Go to hideouttheater.com to find out the schedule. Thanks so much. See you real soon. Tomorrow there's 3 shows. My group, PGraph, is doing 2 shows, one at 3 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. And then Maestro is back. It's our weekly show, now bi-weekly, and it's a lot of fun, and that's at 10 p.m. Central Daylight Time. All right, good night. See you later. As soon as I stop the stream.